it going, guys? Welcome back to the Sail VR devlog. My name is Garrett. I am the developer and creator of Sail, the open world VR pirate game. And this is the devlog where I give you all the latest and greatest news on Sail, what's happening behind the scenes, good news that you guys should be aware of, and I have a lot to talk about today, so let's just jump straight into it. Before we jump straight into that, guys, I really want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Guys, YouTube just emailed me and let me know that I am now eligible to monetize this channel, which is a huge achievement for the Sail community, for Sail VR, and for my dream of being a video game developer. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and making this dream come true for me. So thank you guys so much. Let's move on to the Sail news. So we have been hard at work trying to push for our alpha. I know I said a couple devlogs ago that we were pushing for a alpha release sometime in February, and we worked our very hardest, guys, to try to get to that, but it just wasn't the case. We weren't able to release our alpha in February, but we are so close. Hopefully by the time this video goes live, alpha will either be released or close to it. I'm betting on the first one, but honestly, if you don't believe me, I wouldn't believe you. Anyway, guys, super close on alpha, so if you're not part of the Discord, that's where you need to be, because what we're probably going to do is release it privately to all the Discord members first before we push it out to like the App Lab listing and stuff, just because we want to clear out any bugs that are blatantly obvious that we missed internally that you guys can find before we push it out to a broader audience. So, alpha is close, guys. We're so close on that. Other things we've been working on. Islands. Islands has been a big one. We have an awesome island designer who's just been going crazy on making amazing islands for you guys to have your pirate adventures on. And we've been throwing them in the game. We've been exploring them. And we actually have a working treasure map that shows where you're at in the world, the rotation of your ship. And if you go on a treasure hunt, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later, it will show you where treasure is and keys and the stuff that you need to get to make that treasure hunt happen. Anyway, super, super cool. I've also decided to give back to my amazing Patreon supporters that I am going to make a Patron Island where all of my Patreon supporters' names are going to be placed somewhere on the island. So thank you to my Patreon supporters. Your guys' names are going in Sail. And if you want to get your name in Sail, go support me on Patreon. The link's down in the description below. But that's my plan for my Patreon subscribers. Once multiplayer comes, there will be other benefits and rewards for those guys. So please go check out my Patreon. It supports us. It helps us out a ton. And thank you to everyone who has supported me there. With all the islands and stuff, we've also been working on the ships. And we now have a ship upgrade system. It still has some bugs and some things we need to work out. But there's a lot of good stuff coming with that, guys. We have planned a starter raft and then 4 other ships that the player can upgrade to. So it's going to be really cool. Excited for you guys to try that out. That'll be in the alpha if you can upgrade to the higher ships with our alpha tests. So definitely look forward to that. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, we now have some really interesting treasure hunts that you can go on in the game. So the way treasure hunt is going to work in the game is you will walk up to a treasure hunt kiosk. You'll be able to buy yourself a treasure map, and using that treasure map, it will update your map and tell you exactly where you need to go find the chests and the keys. And depending on what kind of treasure hunt it is, will depend on how many keys you need to go find. And guys, just testing it out and what we have right now, it's super, super fun, especially now that we have like enemies and stuff wandering around and trying to attack you. It's really cool. I'm really excited for you guys to try the treasure hunts. And the treasure chests are so freaking cool. I'm not allowed to spoil any of the treasure chests because we want to save that for the release, but they're really, really cool. And so I'm really, really proud about the treasure hunt. Also because that was one thing that I was able to code myself, and I put a lot of time and effort into it. And it's super fun. Like, I'm really excited about the treasure hunts. I think you guys are going to like it, especially with the vast number of islands we have now. Like, you'll see. Alpha's coming soon. So yeah, now talking about the alpha, right? Like I said at the beginning of the video, our alpha is going to be released first to the Discord community, and then we'll go to a more public audience. But we want to make sure that we get it tested thoroughly to make sure that all the mechanics and things that we have coded and developed make sense and they work in the game environment for the vast majority of people. So that alpha is coming soon, guys. Fair warning though, the alpha is not super optimized. It doesn't run at, the 72 frames per second that's required for, the Oculus App Store. But we are going to be releasing it in the hopes that you guys will look past the frames issues, because we will eventually optimize it to hit that 72 frames per second mark that we need to be able to get on stores like the MetaQuest store and everything like that. So That's something we're going to tackle, but fair warning, when the alpha comes out, it's probably going to be pretty choppy as far as frame rate goes, but you know, what can you do? We're trying to test mechanics more than anything. Optimization is something we're planning on tackling after we have everything set where we want it to be. And yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, that is all from me. I'm giving you guys this update in the hopes that you are already inside the game, playing the alpha, testing it out. And if you're not a part of the Discord and trying out that alpha, definitely go join it. It's down in the description below, guys. And again, thank you so much for supporting me on this channel, guys. I'm living my dream. Like, it is so cool that I am building video games, making YouTube. If I had told my 14-year-old self that was what I was going to be doing, you know, 10 years later, like, I would have lost my freaking mind. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And I will see you next time. Oh, yeah. And one last thing. How do you like this music as the theme song for Sale? Let me know your thoughts.